What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the lounge for another episode of Offline with your host, Myisha and Allen. I'm your co-host, Greg Cross. And I'd like to preface this conversation by saying not all heroes wear capes. And I say that with this guest in mind. All right. She is responsible for the world-class athletes that you see every summer being able to perform at such a high level the way they do. She was an 03 grad from Virginia Tech. She earned her master's in sports administration and coaching from VCU. Upon her completion from that program, she founded SAPT, which is known as Strength and Performance Training. She has 8 years of NCAA Division I experience as a strength and conditioning coach. And in 2020, she was hired by the Washington Mystics as their strength and conditioning coach. Please welcome Sarah Walls to the show.
Thank you.
Very
impressed on those facts.
Yeah, he does his research.
One thing was incorrect, though.
What I miss?
Start date.
Yeah, it's definitely before 2020 because it was
2017.
It's 2017.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Damn. He trying to take your years off.
Correction, I know. I want all of that documented. So
I got you.
So shout out to Bells for the fit today.
Thank you. Yeah, she did a good job.
No, she did a phenomenal job. So shout out to you, Bells, for the fit. So we're going to get into it. What does it mean to go offline?
To go offline.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to me, it's like just unplugging sounds so crazy, but or cheesy, but it's like like just being at home, putting stuff away, not responding, right? Like a text every once in a while doesn't get responded to.
Don't do that.
That to me is offline. Like when I get home, shut it down.
Because you for sure don't answer the phone.
Yeah. No, I do.
No, you
I
don't.
Do.
No, you
I
don't.
do.
I call on FaceTime. You do not answer the phone. So I guess I'm a part of the unplugging.
Sometimes you have to be. Sometimes everybody is.
That's why I'm hurt.
Yeah.
I'm a little hurt. But it's time for the quick hitter question.
Okay.
So this quick hitter question is brought to you by a kid from Dunbar High School.
Okay.
Right. His name is Kevon Reed,
Mm-hmm.
and he wants to know what keeps you motivated to keep going.
Oh, that's a good question. It's really just like I feel within myself, that there's more that I can do, more that I can give, more that I can, be it help produce whatever. That to me is what it is. It's just like living each day to the fullest, try not to waste a day. Time is important. Time is important. Time is ticking past, so it's just about, to me, like maximizing each day. And that doesn't mean that I'm working all the time. I work a lot, but it's also like I'm saying, if I'm at home, I work to try to be present, be at home, and be the best I can for, Ryan, for the kids. When I'm here, I'm going to do the best I can to lock in. When I'm at work, it's always like I try to give my absolute best, with what I'm capable of that day. And that's just kind of how I live life, So I don't know that that's necessarily motivation, but it's just how I approach life.
No, I think that's motivation. What you think, Greg?
Absolutely.
Shit,
great
to
answer.
be the best you could be.
Yeah.
I know one thing that you don't do, but we'll get into it later. It's time. Can I get a little clap too?
Okay, yeah.
A little round up. Okay. For hot seat.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm not sure I am.
Well, we got 5 questions.
Okay.
You don't answer? She got this great sparkling cider. Is it the best?
The best.
The best.
I know that's the
sparkling
best, yeah.
Girl, you thought the Wells was better than this.
I did not say that.
She didn't say it. I was joking.
That apple juice, that's the best.
Okay. So I'm going to kick us off with the first one. And it's Finish This Lyric.
Oh, man.
All right.
Here we go.
Let me get my handy dandy mic. Don't be looking at my cards. Y'all seen her. She tried looking at my cards just now. Let me turn on my mic. All right. She's nervous as hell, y'all. She's so nervous.
I literally listen to music
Yours
all
is
day long.
working.
I should know every lyric. But I don't. But I should.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Say my name. Say my name. If no one is around you.
Say, baby, I love you.
Let's go! Let's go! All right. Sarah.
Sarah's hip to her destiny shot.
I'm glad I got that. Yeah.
Good job.
That would have been rough if I didn't get that.
No, I didn't know if you were.
weren't sure.
Because we've been talking about it for a minute now.
Yeah,
And I was
we
just
have.
like,
Yeah.
Sarah, I need you to come with the fire.
Yeah.
And you came with it. Okay, so she 1 for 1.
1 for 1.
The next question I got for you.
Is this more lyrics? No.
No.
Okay.
That was the last
I
lyric.
passed. Great.
Yeah, you passed that one. There's
Okay.
more.
Oh, okay.
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 If there was one meal your kids, there's one meal your kids would tell you never, ever, 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 ever make again, what would it be?
It's not the dry chicken. Okay.
I'm gonna let you answer. Okay.
It would be, I burned pizza recently, and that was a whole thing. That was a real problem.
So they're gonna go with the chicken, not the dry. I mean, they're gonna go with the pizza, not the dried chicken.
Well, I mean, they'd probably say that chicken, except I recently burned pizza.
Okay.
So
That's fresh on their minds.
yeah, it's fresh on my mind for sure. The dry chicken, yeah, that was
Story time.
that's been established. Yeah. Okay, go for it.
You want me to tell him?
Go for it. Yeah.
You got to redeem yourself. Because again, you just talked about what motivates you is to be better.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you even showed me like pictures of you trying to get better with the seasoning of the chicken.
I did.
All right, y'all. Story time. So every day before work, I asked Sarah, like, what'd you have for dinner? And one day she said, some chicken. I'm like, okay, like, how'd you season the chicken? And it was just salt.
No, I don't think I seasoned it at all.
Okay. Okay. So she didn't season it at all. She just puts it in the slow cooker.
Yeah.
Like the crock
Instant
pot?
The Instant Pot. Yeah.
My bad. Instapot, just the chicken. Boom. Did you clean the chicken? I didn't even ask you that part.
Clean the chicken.
She did not clean the chicken.
Well, I mean, what do you mean by clean the chicken?
Did you wash the chicken before you put it in the Instapot?
You're not supposed to do that.
Oh shit, y'all. We're gonna need to drop in these comments about that. Do you wash y'all chicken or not?
You're not supposed to anymore because it spreads bacteria everywhere. You're supposed to just put the chicken wherever you're cooking it.
Y'all, fact check that for me because
Please
I ain't
fact
never.
check it.
I ain't never
Please
fact
We
check
need
it.
y'all in the comments with
Please
this
fact
chicken
check
cooking
it.
debate
Please.
so we can
fact
get
Yeah.
to the bottom of this.
I will tell you, I wash chicken forever, but like that's been a thing that's changed.
Okay, so you have washed it before.
Yeah, but it's been like it's a big thing you're not supposed to do anymore because it
Who told you
spreads
that?
the U.S. government. I don't know, the FDA.
Oh shit, Houston, we got a problem.
We're going to follow up with that.
All right, let me finish this story time though. So she doesn't season the chicken; she just puts it in the Instapot.
Yes.
And I was just like, what the fuck, basically. And one day, like, Duke came in, and I was just like, hey, Dukester. Dukester is her son, by the way. Oh, and Bells is her daughter.
Yep.
Arabella is her daughter. Duke is her son. They got nicknames. Anyway, Dukester, I asked him, I'm like, hey, like, how's your mom's chicken? He goes, dry. Straight up. Just, he was hanging on the little, I don't even, what do you call that?
That stretch thing.
Stretch thing, whatever.
Cage, yeah.
And he's like, dry. I'm like, oh, it only made sense. There's no seasoning on it. But, I mean, you could talk about why you don't season.
There is a specific reason why. I really just make it, I feel like I need to defend myself to you now, Greg. I make a bunch of chicken, like at the start of the week, and I sort of just make it for myself.
Okay. Like
It's
a
not
meal prep
necessarily
type
like
thing.
4 meals, for dinner and stuff.
She's going to, she cap.
So,
Cap. Cap. I'm calling Cap, Sarah, but continue.
like I make all this chicken and then I just use it like for lunches and stuff for myself through the week. And I'll prepare it like in different ways. So there might be
Okay.
dressing that goes on it or seasoning or whatever. But when I make it initially and cook it, there's nothing on it.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense to you?
I mean, I'll give it to her. It makes sense given her profession.
How do you season the chicken after you already done made it?
So
I mean, I don't count dressing as seasoning. That's just like a sauce, you know. Dressing is a dressing. So
okay.
So but here's the other thing though. And I don't know if either of you knew this about me. When I was like, I don't know, between age 22, 25, like I competed in figure stuff, figure competitions, bodybuilding, but not quite. And so like you can't put anything on anything. So that was where like I learned
clean eating.
You just make plain chicken breasts, right? And you eat plain chicken breasts.
I'll give it to
and
you.
I just have always done that like since then. So
but now your kids eating plain chicken and your husband eating plain chicken and they like, yo, can you put some seasoning on it, please, Mommy?
You made it. You brought up that maybe that was a problem for everybody. And so I've been working on it. I'm trying to do more flavorful, stuff.
And it's been better.
It's been better. I personally don't care one way or another because I've been eating plain chicken breasts for like a really long time.
I got to ask you now though, what seasoning is in your kitchen right now? Is it salt, pepper, onion powder?
No, there's a
adobo
ton.
seasoning.
I have a ton.
You got to tell.
Okay. Yeah,
I
do cook.
She's
like,
evolving.
Yeah,
I
we know
follow
you
recipes and stuff. It's just this one thing that I just make a lot of it, and it's plain. Yeah.
Love that. Well, for these next couple questions, I have questions 3 through 5.
Okay.
So I got to ask you.
Still on the hot seat.
Still on the hot seat.
Five of these things.
When was the last time you lied?
Lied.
Right? When was the last time you lied like you were paying attention and then you actually got called out on it?
Oh, got called out for a lie. Like my kids will catch me.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Like my son Duke likes to tell stories and stuff, and they're like long stories, and he'll like follow up later, to ask questions or, maybe like I zone out or something. And then he'll ask a question and I'll try to like play it off or whatever. But it never works. Yeah. And so any kind of like, they're good lie detectors. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Duke.
Yeah.
Right?
Thinking on your toes.
Yeah. It would definitely be him.
For sure.
Damn.
If you had the choice to be on a coin or statue,
whoa,
what would it be?
A coin or a statue? I don't know. I feel like coin. Yeah.
Why? Why would that be?
People could.
Don't use mine. Don't use.
A statue feels not like me. Yeah, like that's way too out there.
A coin is not out there. It's all around the world.
It's in your pocket and you find them on the ground, That's a little more,
forever.
That's more low key.
A quarter. How about a quarter?
I'd be on a quarter, yeah.
Wow. There you have it. Sarah's about to be on the next quarter, y'all.
Let's get that in the works. Ring up the U.S. Treasury.
Yeah.
Listen, I know for this last one, she's not going to get.
All right,
she's not going to get it.
Let's go ahead and get into it.
I got to pour some sparkling cider.
Okay.
Given your profession as a strength and conditioning coach, you have a wealth of knowledge with human anatomy, right? So
yes,
I'm going to need you to name the 3 muscles in the shoulder.
The 3 muscles in the shoulder.
Yes, 3 main muscles in the shoulder, and spell them if you can.
Yep. Spell them.
Spell them. You went to school for it.
So are we talking like the deltoid, like anterior deltoid, lateral?
Yeah, just the main muscles. 3 main
ones. There's 3 main muscles. Look on Google. Google's always right. Okay,
so, rhomboid? I mean, I think there's maybe more than 3 muscles there.
The 3 main. The 3 main. 3 main. No, don't give her hints. What?
So we're calling the pec.
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
Pectoral, pectoral. Major, minor?
Yeah,
what
pectoral.
Is major, minor?
These are different muscles.
Well, are those your
major,
3 right there?
That's 1.
Okay, I've gotten 1. Deltoid.
Can you spell it?
deltoid. Okay.
2.
Rhomboid.
Mm-mm.
Yes, come on now.
Teres.
I'll give you one more guess. You said Terry's?
Yeah.
What is that?
Give
Can you
her
tell the
one
people
more
what that
guess.
is?
Well, it's
This is
it's
educational
a
right
muscle.
now.
It's a muscle around the shoulder. I'm just, thrown by the only three muscles.
It's the three main.
Three main muscles in the
Okay.
shoulder. So you got two. Think the next largest muscle.
The next largest muscle.
Yes.
See this.
In the shoulder. So it could be.
The traps. The trapezius muscle.
And how do you spell that?
Trapezius.
She got him.
No, she did not get him because she said a romp.
I said a lot of other muscles.
Yeah, that wasn't on Google. Didn't say that.
Okay.
And then second to that, what took so long? And you always have abbreviations for everything. So I didn't think you knew how to spell that.
I do know how to spell things. Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's always abbreviation up on that.
Yeah. Yes, there are. I don't usually call out muscle groups on our workouts though. So, okay.
Well, cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Shout out to the Sparkling Cider. That's good. I
Delicious.
That's great stuff. Shout out to Martinelli's.
The best.
Right. So Sarah, how did you get into strength and conditioning as a profession?
I was working as a personal trainer like after I got out of undergrad. And I ended up kind of running into like getting to know a strength and conditioning coach just through my personal training job. And I didn't really know much about it, but I was just like, man, like, wow, I could just work with athletes all the time. Like that sounds exactly up my alley. It sounds awesome. So then I started to pursue that. And that was it.
Two things. One, you're not going to shout out the person that like helped you.
Oh yeah, his name's Todd Hammer.
Yeah, come on, shout out Todd.
Todd Hammer.
Sarah.
He works at a gym in Pittsburgh now. I think it's called Union Fitness. He runs that gym, I believe. He was definitely like a mentor of mine. I met him when he was working at George Mason University, and he helped me get that first position there. He also was at VCU, which was where my master's is from. He went on to work at Robert Morris as the head strength coach for a bunch of years, worked at GW as well as head strength coach. Yeah. Yeah.
He's giving up and down the East Coast.
It is giving up and down. Yeah.
That's what it's giving.
Yep.
What's your least favorite sport that you worked with?
Oh, my least favorite sport. First of all, I would say like, I think I appreciate all sports for what they are, I think there's, different strategies, different things that are challenging per sport, and there's skill required for everything. But probably my least favorite sports would be the ones that don't really require a lot of like training to support what they do. So I really kind of gravitate towards the sports that to me, like just feel like the individuals like embody what I define as an athlete, so they've got high levels of conditioning, strength, power, like hand-eye coordination, stuff like that. That to me are my favorite groups.
So is given, since that's like your favorite group, favorite group would be basketball.
Basketball.
Then your favorite athlete would be?
Myisha Allen.
Thank you. We got it on camera. There you go. That's all I got. I don't even think I'll ask another question. But I might. I don't know. I might throw in a couple.
Stop there, yeah.
Cut the interview. We're done. Not even interview. Cut the conversation. We don't call these interviews, by the way, guys. We call these conversations.
Authentic conversations.
Facts.
So, Sarah, you are a business owner. I just found out off camera that you have an electrical company on top of SAPT. Mm-hmm. Can you talk about juggling that while also being the head of strength and conditioning with the Washington Mystics?
Yeah. I've always set up, going back to what I was saying at the start, like I really do like live each day to kind of maximize just what I'm doing, and what I think I'm capable of. So I think, people hear that I have all this stuff going on and it sounds crazy. And there was a point in my life where it was super crazy, when like the gym was getting started. I'm not physically there. I don't need
ever.
to be. Yeah.
She does not go to her gym, y'all. So if y'all want to work out with Sarah, it ain't happening.
Yeah, it's not.
She got trainers for that.
Yep.
She says, I'm the big dog and I don't show up. All right, my bad.
So there was a point in time, when I was doing everything all the time. No,
the mic wanted to make an appearance.
The mic wanted to make an appearance. Sorry, guys.
And I feel like I just lost my train of thought a little bit.
My bad. The mic tripping.
So anyhow, I spent like big hours starting the gym for years, but as life has happened, like I've had to learn to be smarter with my time. The big thing that happened that started pulling me away from the gym was I had my daughter. You can't work like that, right? When you have infants at home, nor did I want to. So that sort of forced me to start removing myself from the business on a day-to-day basis, which was always the plan. Like I started that business with the intention of giving other strength coaches opportunities to come through the system, go get great jobs, which is what's happened, and so that's kind of one of the goals for that business. With regards to the electrical company, my husband's an electrician. He worked for, 15, 20 years, night shift, out in the hot, the cold, the rain, the snow, just working his butt off. And we just kind of wanted to create something that was better for him, better for his body, better long-term. And that for us as a family, ultimately, like my hope with both of the businesses is that we grow them to the point that the kids, want to and are excited about taking them over and running them and, continuing to grow. So anyhow, your question was, how does all this happen and still doing the Mystic stuff? I mean, that's just how I've built my life, the businesses are just that, they're businesses. I think sometimes people, and I was definitely guilty of this when I started the gym, my self-worth was attached to that business. I felt like it was a reflection of how I was doing, as a person, right? Like, oh, if I'm doing everything right, like it will do well, right? But you can't think about it that way. And so as I was, again, through having kids, through having like tough times with it, whatever that might be, I've learned to separate myself, and so as a person. So like I understand both of those businesses to be, what is the function of a business? It's to make money for the owner. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean
I'm giving you a crown. I'm sorry.
That doesn't mean that we don't care so much about how the clients at SAPT do. We care extremely, much about how successful they are, what their results are. We want good relationships, all of that stuff. It has to be a great experience. With the electrical business, I think all of us probably know that contractors can be maybe a bit shady. You have somebody come to your house, you're not sure how that's going to go, right? Our goal with that business is that people have, again, an amazing experience dealing with, the electrician, which right now is my husband. We want them to trust us. We want to, if there's just a little impact we can make on the electrical business of giving people a better experience overall, then that's what our goal is. So, with all that said, the businesses are there to help us earn money, for our family. And what I do as far as in practice myself for my day-to-day is I'm very, very lucky to be able to be a practitioner with professional athletes every day. And that for me personally is really exciting, really rewarding, challenges me every day. And I'm not quite ready to give that up yet. But that's why, the businesses are the businesses. I personally am not a big part of either of those businesses, but I do own them both. I run them, manage them, that sort of thing. But again, just for me being a strength coach, what do? I go into work and I work at this other organization because that's where I feel I get challenged the most by far, and I love that.
So it's given one, you just opened a gym to help others, right?
For sure, yeah.
Two, Ryan's running that thing over there at the electrician. Oh, let's say the name. So if y'all need your lights fixed, I don't know what else they do. I ain't gonna hold you. But if you need your lights fixed,
if you need an EV charger installed, new panel, any kind of wiring, any kind of electrical, Sarah and Family Electrical Services.
I was gonna shout it out, Sarah.
Oh, I thought you were leading into me doing it, so I took care of it.
I mean, yeah, good job. Number one rated,
yeah.
And that's for real, because I looked it up too, and they actually are number one rated.
Yeah.
So they're real deal. Ryan is real deal over there, handling all his business and getting it done.
Yep.
All right, I had to do a little shout out. I'm sorry. My bad. Next question, Greg.
Can you tell us, you spoke on it a little bit. So you were trying to build generational wealth.
Yeah.
But I want to expand on that a little bit more in the aspect that you were able to detach yourself from your business. What was that experience like? What turmoils did you face?
Yeah. It was hard. It was really hard. Like I distinctly remember the first weekend that I did not go into the gym to work. And it was just the person that was working with me at the time. It was just him running sessions that day on a Saturday. Saturdays were like our biggest, busiest days.
And that man out to dry.
And I wasn't there. And I just remember like, I was just like so stressed out, and that wasn't good, and it was because like I felt so closely attached to every person's experience. Like I'm kind of like taking all of that on myself, which I think, again, like it's been 12 years since that, right? And so in that time, I can now see that things in life and even my ability to run the business, I'm so much better at it because that personal connection, it's been detached. And it's like the less that I have like personal reactions to things there, the better it's run 100%, So anyhow, it was really tough at first, but that wasn't because things were going wrong. And it wasn't because people weren't trained well. It wasn't because the level of training and attention dropped. It didn't. If anything, I think, again, it just gets better. So that was just something that I had to kind of like trust in. And the kids were what pushed me to really do that. I don't know how it would have evolved otherwise. But having the kids, it forces you to make some tough choices. And so my choice was, it was more important for me to be with them as much as I possibly could.
Absolutely. Thank you for that answer. Well, with that said.
I got one more thing. So I want to talk about like the sacrifices, because being a businesswoman, own 2 businesses, your strength conditioning coach, dealing with Myisha every single day.
Which is a full-time job in and of itself, I bet.
All right, now we ain't need to add that. But like, what sacrifices have you had to make in order to get to where you are now?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know that I would necessarily I don't think in terms of sacrifices. I mean, we talked that one time about, one thing that probably is a sacrifice, but I more so think of it as just choices. Mm-hmm. The choices I had to make along the way were tough. And I think they're things that most people aren't willing to do, right? Again, we joke about how much I'm not there, right?
At your gym.
Yeah.
You're not there. It's
I
not
know.
a joke. That's serious.
But
That's serious talk.
But back in the day, it was I'm there at 7:30 a.m. all the way through, when we close at 9 p.m., every single day, 6-7 days a week. I don't, been years where I've worked every single day. I mean, I don't know that I don't work every single day still, right? Like when you own something, when you're a part of like essentially a project that's important to you, like you're working all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that everybody's like quite willing to take it to that level and just live it every day, you know? So
Nope.
whether that's a sacrifice or a choice, like I think just never kind of like turning off in that way.
Yo, it's Myisha, but y'all can call me Mooks.
What's up? It's Greg, but y'all can call me GC. If you've been watching us this long, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, DC Offline.
Add a thumbs up while you're at it. Your support really helps the channel grow. You can follow us on all social media platforms at DC_offline. That's at DC_OFFLINE to be a part of the offline crew. Yo, Sarah, that was the main topic. You know what time it is right now?
I'm not sure what
Time to get that booty smacked in Uno. So how we play Uno around here, we got 5 cards. They're already shuffled. Don't worry about it. 5 cards. What's the basic rules? Can't put a 2 on a 4 or 4 on a 2.
Yes, we
Pluck
can
and
stack.
play.
Yeah, you can
You
pluck.
can stack. You can pluck and play.
Oh,
Yeah, people
wow,
play like
that's
that.
a lot of rules.
I mean, okay.
I
We
don't
keep
know.
it real simple.
It's been a while since I've played.
Are you about to lose?
No, I'll win.
We love the confidence over here.
It sounds good. It sounds really good.
So, Sarah, I have one more question for you.
Mhm.
With your profession and just who you are as a person, do you feel like you are an early bird or a night owl?
Oh, early bird.
Early
Yeah,
bird.
1000%.
What is a routine like in that space, being a strength and conditioning coach?
I mean, strength coaches, I feel like, are notorious for getting up really early, you know, and then moving on from their day like that. Oh,
You got a yellow 5.
I do have a yellow 5.
You have 2 yellows.
Hey, stop looking at her cards, yo.
I mean, she showed me.
All right, so the way we also play Uno is not traditional. So because Myisha dealt,
Yeah.
we'll go to the right of the dealer.
Oh,
So
that's
it's
me.
on you. Yeah.
Yeah, normally it's to the left.
Okay.
But we're being nice today.
All right. So I can take that card and
No,
put one
what?
down.
No. Do you have a 9 or a green?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Then you put it down. If you don't have it, you pick up
That's
one
right.
card.
Okay. That's all I needed. Just a little jump start. On
Yeah,
how
because
this-
you talking about picking up cards. I don't know. It's you.
All right. Who had the greatest impact on your curiosity?
Oh. Man. That's a good question. Oh, wait, was I
Wait,
supposed to
whoa,
take
whoa, whoa,
those?
Greg, you got to pick up 2. If you go out of turn, by the way, you pick up 2. It's her turn. She had to pick up 2. What, do you have a draw 2?
Dang, I got to pluck
No.
another 2. I'm not
Yeah,
locked
you
in.
got to pluck another 2, and you got to pick up 2.
Oh. Okay.
Damn, I'm definitely about to win this game. It's about to be a quick one, y'all. Don't even worry about it. So who had... she got to focus. Let's pause the questions, clearly.
Now I just say the color, right?
Yes.
Red.
That's on me.
Yeah.
Come on, Sarah. Let's
Oh,
get it
wow,
going.
yeah.
Let's get it cracking.
What is that?
Your turn.
I've never even seen
skipped me.
that one.
He
Oh,
skipped
that's
me.
the
Yeah.
skip one. Okay. Okay.
Y'all, Sarah,
All right,
we just need to
now
get
we
it
playing.
to...
Okay, I'm still trying to answer this question. Greatest impact on me creatively?
Yes, creatively or even on your curiosity.
Oh, curiosity.
I'll wait till you
Curiosity.
answer it before I...
Oh man. Gosh. I don't know if I can say like one person, but I'll say that I think I've been fortunate to be surrounded by people that have like piqued my curiosity about different things in different ways, like over, since college. I definitely feel like I've been surrounded by really awesome people, and that could be in any area, we talked about like finance super briefly, right? But like I've had people that are good at finance in some way, shape, or form, you know, or people that are good at business, that it's like, man, how did you learn this? Like, I want to learn more. And so in that's strength and conditioning, that's, you know, everywhere. So I don't think I could say just one.
Okay.
That's what's given. But first, before I put my cards, it's my turn.
Okay.
The night owl or the early bird question.
Bird. Yeah.
Why you ain't telling them that you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning
I don't
to
wake
go
up
running? She wakes up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go run.
Not 3.
She goes to sleep at 6 p.m.
What is it, 3:30? Something crazy?
4. Oh, my bad.
4:30. 4:30.
Well, am I off? Am I that far off?
Yeah.
To go run.
She's getting an early start to the day.
I have like a ramp up to my day.
It works for you, right?
Yeah, it works for me. Yes.
So what's the day-to-day look like for you?
Yeah, I mean, I get up early. I kind of that morning ritual.
Shit, my bad, bro.
Oh, what happened?
Don't even. I'm gonna put that. I picked up 2. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Fuck.
Wait, so is the yellow down?
Yeah, it's the yellow
yellow
6.
6.
Damn, I'm tripped.
I
was too happy too.
Hey, for y'all that didn't see that on camera, it was yellow 6. She put down a red 5.
Fast too. Like I knew what I was talking about. Like,
Quick,
boom.
loud, and wrong.
Facts.
See, this requires some concentration. Yeah.
No.
Okay,
Definitely.
4.
So you starting your
Uno.
day.
You know.
That's back to you, Ma. Hit her with some
Bro,
heat.
you got it?
Yeah, I got some. You know who I am.
You got it?
Come on.
Uno.
Wow.
Bang.
Oh.
Showed it all on her face.
What's the color?
The color is yellow.
It don't even matter. Uno out.
That's crazy.
The champ is here. The champ is here. Now, oh, Sarah had a little something up her sleeve,
I got
too.
a bunch of good cards. Yeah.
No, a bunch, just one. Except a bunch. So now we could talk without
Yeah.
Because you was
I had to
stressing over
focus.
there.
I did have to focus.
But you lost.
Yeah.
So it wasn't
I
that
did.
much focus.
I guess not.
Time is money. Money is time. Right,
Yep,
Sarah?
That's right.
That's Sarah's logo. Oh, her logo. That's her saying.
My slogan.
That's a great slogan. It's
Is
the
it?
truth. It's the truth. I definitely said time is money off camera. So I agree with you on that one.
Yep.
Can we, excuse me, can we talk about your impact? How do you want your impact to be remembered with professional athletes?
I just really hope that for anybody who's come in contact with me, that whether they've had good experiences, bad experiences, nothing with their previous strength coaches or whoever they're working with, I do hope that I leave them with just kind of a more positive experience. Be it that there's been something that I've been able to directly impact and help, an injury, something like that, recovery from an injury, or, you know, just that it's been a great relationship, a good working experience for them. You know, that's definitely my hope.
I was giving you your props.
Okay.
I mean, can I brag on you real quick?
Sure.
Sure. Oh, she's supposed to say
She's blushing
no.
too.
Like, oh no, like please don't.
Oh,
You said
don't.
sure.
No, don't.
Well, I am.
Okay.
Sarah is by far okay. So I can't do Tina like that. You know,
I know.
Tina
Yeah.
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 Ooh. So that's high
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
And you are like, okay, think of auto cylinder. So this is Tina. Shout out Tina. That's wow. Y'all go look her up. Tina Murray. We're gonna get her on the show one time. And Sarah is like right here.
Okay. A fingernail. Couple
Not even
fingernails.
that. It's just
Yeah.
like a little bit right
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think it's like your personality and the like what you bring. So it's not exactly like what we do when we're in the weight room or when we're on the court. It's just like your personality outside of what we're doing. Cause it could be stressful at times. Like right now for me, rehabbing an injury, like coming in, seeing you and those bright blue eyes. I mean, it just makes me, all right, let's go. Cause at 7:30s, they ain't no good.
No.
You know, I'm not a morning person.
No, you're not. You're
And
the
then
night
we
owl.
get to talk. Yeah. And then we get to talk and then I'm, all right, let's go. We locked in. So I think it's for me, what you have done for me is like, you all the way up there with Tina. Like a fingernail, less than a fingernail below. But y'all, if y'all want to work out or have a trainer, Sarah is not your girl to go to. But go to her gym, SAPT. What that stand for, Greg?
Strength and Performance Training.
That's right.
Then VA.
Yep.
Go up in there. Go find someone. You're not gonna find Sarah, but hey, it's cool. And then go to Sarah and Family Electrical Company if you need your lights fixed or EV installed or
EV panel.
Yep.
Right?
EV,
there we go.
Yeah.
solar panels.
Oh,
All
they
that
do it
good
all.
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Generator, whatever you need.
All that good stuff. They gonna handle it. She gonna handle
We'll
it.
handle it. Yeah.
She'll handle the professional athletes for herself though. Everybody else got to do the other stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, I gotta give you a flower, Sarah, because you are top 2, and top 2 means you're one. Okay, so I got it.
Okay.
Tina is 1, and you are 1.1.
Okay. All right.
So you're still 1.
I'll take it.
You're
yeah.
not 2.
Yeah.
You're not 2. My list stops after you.
Okay.
No offense. To all the trainers have had
The
it.
Mount
Right.
Rushmore.
Yeah, I'm putting
Of
Sarah on
strength
my
and
Mount
conditioning.
Rushmore for sure.
Yep.
Like basketball, like coach, like in general, just my basketball. Sarah's on my.
Okay. All right. I'll take that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's facts.
Yeah. That's better than being second out of
You're
only
not
2.
second.
Well,
I mean, I've
Where
had
we
more,
ended
but I've
was-
had
yeah,
more.
okay.
It's just you're just
Mount Rushmore of basketball.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. Yeah.
of my life.
Yeah. That's really, really nice.
That's
My
fire.
teachers too.
Thank you.
That's fire. Well, Sarah, thank you so much for hanging out with us in the lounge.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure. Really.
All right.
Dap me up, Sarah. We've been practicing.
Yeah, y'all definitely need a handshake as much as she be.
She can't even dap up. We've been practicing that, and that was actually a good one. Peace out. 8 time down.
Oh, no.
She said, oh no. All right. And to our folks watching us back home, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and hit the notification bell. It really helps the channel grow. And like always, that's our time. We're going offline.
Bet.